Hello babies, Daniel here. So today I'm here with a new medicine to treat parasites in the aquarium, and it is called Para Cide. You can get it all over the place. Now I was scared. I got home one time, what I did, I turned off the water, the air pump coming out of the filter. Like I've got a filter that blows air bubbles out. I've got two of them, and I switched those off, and shortly after switching them off, what's that in there? Is that? And lo and behold, little worms about half a centimetre long, all over the place, And I had another closer look. I'm like, oh god! And like I've got like a lot of algae build up on the back of my aquarium, and I'll show you. You know, magnets things. I got one half the magnet. I scrubbed the back of the aquarium, all the algae, and then lo and behold, there were hundreds of worms in my aquarium. Hundreds of worms. And I had a proper look like a few hours later, and on the back of the aquarium where I've just scrubbed, there are all these little tiny little like half a millimetre little organisms floating around, like just on the back glass, moving around, crawling on the glass. I'm like, oh my god, no. And I looked up YouTube videos and none of them helped. They're like, oh shit, what the hell? Like the only solution I found to it is to get dog worming pills, crush them up and put them in the aquarium, and of course that's going to bomb your fish. I was stressing. I spent the whole bloody day looking up shit on the internet, trying to find out what these worms are, and as it turns out, the little squiggly little white worms that are about half a centimetre long, they're perfectly natural, and they're not going to hurt your fish or anything in your aquarium. Mind you, I saw a video on YouTube, and this guy had his aquarium and it was jam-packed full of these wormy things. It looked sick. It was disgusting, and that is not what I want in my aquarium. So I'm thinking, oh shit, what do I do? So I'll put an order from America for this what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, it's coming in the mail, and what it is, it's dog worming stuff. It's like powder for your dog worming, and you're meant to get a certain percentage of that per gallon, and you put it in there. I've ordered it. It hasn't arrived. Thankfully, my outbreak has been fixed. I was scared, I must admit. From some of the videos I saw that never got rid of their parasites. They were just always there and they had to live with it. And that is not what I bloody want. So I went to the aquarium. Don't go to a pet shop, go to a proper aquarium and get yourself some of this pesticide. Now this stuff is going to nuke your tank. It won't hurt your fish, but it will hurt your invertebrates and your snails. Which the seed shrimp, that's little crawlies on the back of the aquarium. They're called seed shrimps, and they've got shells. They're actually little clams that can run around the place. They're little minuscule, like half a millimetre little clams that run around the place on the glass. They're invertebrates, so they're gone. Boom. For some reason, the little wormies, boom, they're gone. So I highly recommend this. Now what happened, I put some, you have to dose this right. You don't want to overdose it if you've got a fish in the aquarium. I don't have fish in my aquarium at the moment, so I can chuck as much of this shit in as I want. But you want to generally stay within the guidelines. Like it's one pill for 40 litres, which works out to be one pill per 10 gallons. That's the one. One of these pills for 10 gallons. So I got a 45-gallon tank, so I actually put in 5 of these just to make sure that it did the trick. But you should only put in, if you've got fish, you only want to put in 1 pill per gallon, per 10 gallons, okay? Now, like I said, if you've got snails or invertebrates, you cannot use this. So you might want to quarantine your snails and your invertebrates, because this will kill them. And so yeah, you know the dosage. You know not to use with invertebrates and snails. And yeah, what happened was I put my dose in. I put 4.5 of these tablets in the aquarium. You have to mix it up outside of the aquarium. If you just chuck them in the aquarium, they'll just sit there. You want to get it like a container, like a little cup with a lid or something with a lid. Chuck the dose of this in with the water, aquarium water. I use aquarium water. Chuck this in, shake it up. It'll only take a few shakes for it all to dissipate, and then you pour that into the aquarium. I can't remember what I was going to say with that, but yeah, so the first I put the stuff in. Within 24 hours, I noticed a difference. So the next day, I came in and I noticed a significant difference. I'd say maybe about 50% of the little creepy crawlies on the back had disappeared. So I thought, oh yeah, it looks a bit better, but it's still shit, you know, still heaps of crap there, little critters. The next day, it went to about 75%. And day 3, which is today, there's none at all. Now, these things, apparently, they say you get your worms and your little creepy crawlies if you don't clean your aquarium enough, or the water parameters are poor. Now, my water parameters are fine. I got zero ammonia, zero nitrites, and about 5 to 10 parts per million of nitrates, which is quite healthy. And I siphon gravel the aquarium every week. The only thing that changed this time, like that thing I couldn't understand, like these critters are meant to feed off the ammonia, the excess ammonia and excess poop and things like that in the aquarium. That's what these parasites are feeding off. So in a way, they say they're quite good for the aquarium because they clean it of all the ammonia and excess junk in the aquarium. But nobody wants to look at these fucking worms. They're disgusting. But what was I going to say? I keep forgetting. Anyway, this works. After day 3, it's working. It's working great. It's working miracles. Now, you're meant to do 1 dose of this and then a week later redose to stop the reinfestation. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm not going to keep any fish in there until it's all completely clear of any sort of parasites. So yeah, guys, Para Cide. Now, this will not fix viral. Does not aid in the treatment of bacterial and viral infections. So if you've got like ick or something like that, this isn't going to help you. This is only for parasites, hence the name Para Cide. And yeah, that's it there. So I'll give you a little look now. The video lasts for about 20 seconds, but this is a video of what I was dealing with when I first had a look at the aquarium. And I was zoomed in with using the camera, but this doesn't show you the little the little worms. It only shows you the little critters on the back. So here's the video right now. Okay guys, so that's what I was dealing with. Pretty horrible, isn't it? It's disgusting. It makes me sick. My poor fish. Anyway, this morning I did a good water change. I did about a 60% water change. I bought a new Python spill-free water changer system, whatever it's called. The Python, you know the Python. If you don't know what a Python water changer is, you should look it up because it is really super handy. I did my first water change using the Python this morning and it was super easy and it was spill free, messless, no mess at all. It was beautiful. You should get a Python. I'll do a review on it, but everyone knows what they are, and like I know there's a lot of videos already out there on Python water changes, but you should definitely get one because they are pretty cool. They do make changing water a lot less of a drain, a lot less messy. You're not carrying buckets around no more. So, okay guys, bye!